Medicare Advantage is also known as Medicare Part C. Medicare Part C actually replaces original Medicare entirely. Like Medigap Plans, they seek to cover the gaps of original Medicare, but unlike Medigap Plans, very often they offer additional benefits. However, all Medicare Advantage plans must offer at least the same benefits as original Medicare. Although Medicare Advantage plans and Medicare Supplement plans both seek to limit your out-of-pocket expenses, they are entirely different, so it's very important that you don't confuse the two. Very often, Medicare Advantage plans offer additional benefits not offered by original Medicare. These would be things like prescription drug coverage, dental, vision, and more. All the plans can be viewed on medicare.gov. Like with all parts of Medicare, there are pros and there are cons, and you should weigh these pros and cons as they apply to your personal circumstances to make the most informed decision. So let's start with the pros. Cost savings. There can be major cost savings with Medicare Advantage. Many plans boast a $0 monthly premium, and very often the copays are still pretty low. When you add into that very often they offer additional benefits, you can get a major deal. However, remember, you're still going to have to pay for Medicare Part B, so any plan that claims that it is free, it's not exactly being truthful. No medical underwriting. Another major benefit of Medicare Advantage plans is that there's no medical underwriting. So with Medicare Supplement plans, dependent upon when you enroll, you may be subject to medical underwriting, which means you can be denied or charged more based on your health. Now, this is not the case with Medicare Advantage plans, so there's obviously a major benefit there. Additional benefits. So all Part C plans must offer at least the same benefits as original Medicare. However, most of the plans offer many more fringe benefits than just that, and those benefits, such as prescription drug coverage, dental, vision, etc., are not offered by Medicare Supplement plans. So if those were benefits that were of interest to you, you would need to look elsewhere for some type of supplementary coverage. Let's head over to medicare.gov to see exactly what types of benefits can be offered. I'm going to walk you through some of the different types of benefits that can be offered by Medicare Advantage plans. Remember that these plans aren't standardized, so the benefits can swing rather widely. So we're on medicare.gov right now. I'm just going to scroll down to where it says Find Plans. Now, if you have an account or you're looking to create an account, you would go here, but we're going to continue without logging in. And we're only interested in Medicare Advantage today. I'm going to put in a Florida zip code. Just as an FYI, Florida tends to be favorable for Medicare Advantage plans. Not all locations are the same, but if you're in Florida, Medicare Advantage is a little bit easier than perhaps other parts of the country. It's going to ask if you get help with your costs from any of these programs. Medicaid, Supplemental Security Income, Medicare Savings Program, extra help from Social Security, I'm not sure, or I don't get help from any of these programs. So for right now, we're going to click I don't get help. Medicare Advantage can offer prescription drug coverage. Not all plans do, but it can. So for right now, I'm going to click no, but if you wanted to, you would click yes, and then you'd need to put in the name, dosage, quantity, and frequency, so that way it can give you more accurate information. Okay, so in the zip code that I've put in, there are 53 Medicare Advantage plans available. Now let's take a look at some of the benefits. There's a couple of different ways in which you can do this. So first and foremost, this is basically a snapshot of this particular plan, the Care 1 HMO Care Plus Health Plan. Over on the right-hand side, you'll see some of the benefits. So this plan offers vision, dental, hearing, transportation, fitness benefits, worldwide emergency, telehealth, And now if I click See More Benefits, you'll see that it also offers over-the-counter drugs, but it does not offer in-home support, home safety devices and modifications, and emergency response devices. So the reason that these are showing up, but they're X'd out, is because these are more common Medicare Advantage benefits, so it's just not offered by this plan. Right now, my plans are being sorted by lowest drug and premium cost. I didn't put in a drug, so it's just by premium cost. So you may notice that perhaps some of the benefits become richer as we scroll down because the premiums are going to go up, or possibly not. But pretty much you're going to pay for your benefits, your network, one way or another, whether it's a smaller network, a higher deductible, a higher premium. There's some way in which your insurance company is going to charge you for your benefits. So we scroll down here. Again, all of those same benefits are offered. Let's keep going. Another plan. And let's scroll down just to the bottom of the page. Let's see. So this plan doesn't offer transportation, and it also doesn't include prescription drug coverage. And if we wanted to, we would keep going and going. Right. There's another way also, if you wanted to filter out based on benefits, over here on the left-hand side up at the top of the screen, you'd click on Filter by Plan Benefits. And then here are just some of the most popular benefits that people are interested in: vision, dental, hearing, transportation, and fitness. So let's say that it's very, very important to you that dental be one of the benefits offered. You'd click that, click Apply. And now it's filtered out the plans that don't offer dental. Let's also click on the plan details here, because this is going to give you a more in-depth view. What we were looking at was really just a snapshot of the benefits. So over here on the left-hand side, we see benefits and costs and extra benefits. So let's start here. So here are some of the benefits: doctor services, tests, labs, and imaging; hospital services, skilled nursing facility; preventative services, ambulance, therapy services, mental health services, opioid treatment program services, and other services. So if I want to learn more about any of these and the costs associated, you'll see that it's lighting up blue, it's highlighting it. I would just click on it. So let's take a look at mental health services. It's going to take us here, and it's going to indicate what our copays might be for mental health services. And then you'll see that there are limits though. So, advanced plan approval required, and a physician referral required. This plan is probably an HMO. And now let's look at some of these extra benefits. So this plan has hearing, preventative dental, comprehensive dental, vision, medically approved non-opioid pain management services, and then there's more benefits and special benefits. So first, let's just take a look at the dental. So it's showing you some basic services. Doesn't cover fluoride treatment. There are limits. There may be limits on how much the plan will provide. And then over here, non-routine services are not covered, diagnostic services are not covered. Restorative services. Now let's click over here where it says More Benefits. So here's some additional benefits that might be covered by a Medicare Advantage plan, and perhaps they're covered by this plan, perhaps they're not. So there's some coverage for fitness benefit, Transportation is not covered for non-emergency care. It's only covered for plan-approved locations. There's some coverage for over-the-counter drug benefits. And then it's also giving you information about benefits associated with prescription drug coverage, which of course, if we had put in any prescriptions that we were taking, we'd get more specific information here. Now let's talk about some of the cons or drawbacks of Medicare Advantage. Smaller networks. So one of the biggest drawbacks to Medicare Advantage is the smaller network. When you enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan, you're giving up access to Original Medicare. And it's estimated that somewhere around 93% of doctors accept Original Medicare and therefore also accept Medicare Supplement plans. The networks with Medicare Advantage are much, much smaller. You're going to be beholden to your carrier and your plan. And some people have reported that they have found a little bit of difficulty finding a doctor or hospital that's geographically close to them and convenient that accepts their plan. Remember, these types of plans are offered usually as HMOs or PPOs, and usually HMOs. And that means that if your doctor or hospital isn't in network, you don't have coverage. Referrals. So with Original Medicare, no referral is needed to see a specialist. With Medicare Advantage, it depends on your plan. If you're enrolled in an HMO, chances are you're going to need a PCP, which is a primary care physician, who will coordinate the referrals on your behalf. So you're going to have to go through your PCP if you want to see a specialist. And sometimes doctors make mistakes and they may recommend you to a specialist who's not in network. So it's just a little bit more homework for you to do on your end. Non-standardized plans with changing benefits. So Medicare Advantage plans are not standardized. That means that the benefits can vary widely, which can be a great thing, but it can also make comparison shopping much, much more difficult. Additionally, these benefits do tend to change, sometimes on a yearly basis. So you really need to make sure that you review your plan every year during the AEP, because you may suddenly find that the plan that you're enrolled in isn't the right plan for you. So again, it's just a little bit more homework. Copays. So with Medicare Advantage, you're usually still going to have copays. Now, sometimes these are low, sometimes they're nothing, sometimes they're pretty insignificant, but you're still going to have some type of copay, unlike a Medigap plan. And if you're seeing multiple doctors, specialists, if you have multiple hospital visits, those copays can begin to stack up, and you may find that it's financially unfeasible. Comparison shopping with Medicare Advantage can be a little bit more difficult. Benefits, networks, copays, prices, they can all vary widely. Ask yourself the following questions. Does this plan fit my budget? Are my preferred doctors and hospitals in network? Does this plan cover my main needs in addition to my fringe needs? The first question, of course, is does this plan fit my budget? And a lot of people get caught in the trappings of budget. You need to look at the following costs: your premium, your deductible, your copays and coinsurance, and your out-of-pocket maximum. The easiest thing to identify and understand, of course, is your monthly premium. That's the fee that you pay on a monthly basis to keep your insurance active. With Medicare Advantage, usually it's going to range between $0 to $100 per month. But remember, even if they claim to have a $0 monthly premium, you're still going to have to pay for Medicare Part B. You may also have a deductible to meet. Your deductible is the amount that you have to meet out of pocket before the cost sharing begins. And sometimes there can be a separate deductible for prescription drugs. Once you've met your deductible, if you have one, you'll be responsible for cost sharing in the form of copays or coinsurance. Double check exactly what your responsibility will be for the services that you most frequently use. And if your plan offers prescription drug coverage, don't forget to check to see what the prices of your prescription drugs would be. Now finally, you need to assess your out-of-pocket maximum. All Part C plans are going to have some type of out-of-pocket maximum, which means that's the max that you would have to pay out of pocket for in-network covered services before your insurance takes over entirely. Make sure that it's an amount that you're comfortable with. If you have a network of doctors or specialists that you use or hospitals that you visit, please make sure that they accept your intended plan. Many people have reported that they can have some difficulty finding doctors or hospitals that accept their plan, and you absolutely don't want to have to accept subpar service or travel. Additionally, make sure that any specialists that you feel like you might need perhaps in the future or facilities in your area accept your plan. Also, as a reminder, if your plan is an HMO, there won't be any coverage for doctors or hospitals or specialists that are out of network. If your plan is a PPO, there will be some coverage, but your bills may be a little bit higher than anticipated. It's easy to become overwhelmed when looking at all the different options offered by Medicare Part C. You first need to assess the benefits that you'll most frequently be taking advantage of. So ask yourself the following questions. How often do you go to the doctor? Look at copays for basic doctor's visits. Do you have any pre-existing conditions that require a specialist? Check copays and networks for that as well. Do you take prescription drugs? If so, do you want your plan to cover them? What would the prices for those drugs be, and are there in-network pharmacies that are close by? Do you have any upcoming major medical needs, such as surgery? Price that out at your hospital of choice with your intended plan. Also, would this procedure require physical therapy? Once you've assessed your main benefits, then take a look at the fringe benefits, because many plans offer additional benefits like dental, vision, prescription drug coverage, and more. However, your main benefits should still be your primary concern. Now, as a side note, many plans do offer some type of dental coverage, but just offering dental coverage isn't enough. It has to be good dental coverage. So make sure that your preferred dentist accepts your new plan, and make sure that the copays or coinsurance and the out-of-pocket max is something that you feel comfortable with. All Part C plans must offer at least the same benefits as original Medicare. However, from there, the benefits and the plans vary widely. So let's take a look and see what's available on medicare.gov.
We're back exactly where we left off before. So as you can see, and as we discussed earlier, the benefits really do vary widely. There's a tremendous amount of benefits available. You just want to make sure that the benefits that you're paying for are the benefits that you need, and that whatever benefits you're interested in are covered by your plan and covered in a way that makes sense to you. For example, we talked about dental earlier, so I'll go back to dental on this plan. And this dental plan seems a little bit limited. Obviously, there are limits that apply, plan limits, and it doesn't specify exactly what those plan limits are. So this would be something that you would want to look more into. Additionally, over here you'll see skilled nursing facility. So this is something that's ordinarily covered by Medicare Part A. However, you may have coinsurance that you'd have to be aware of dependent upon the length of your stay. So under this plan, you'd have $0 copay for days 1 through 20 and $50 for days 21 through 100. Then it says limits apply. Hospital services, this would also ordinarily be covered by Medicare Part A, but you'll see here that it's a $0 copay per stay. Something else that I want to talk about, this is common of all the plans pretty much. You may notice that there's a $0 monthly premium, but it will not cover the Medicare Part B premium. So that's something that cannot be covered by Medicare Advantage. It will not be covered by Medicare Advantage, even if they claim that it is a quote-unquote free plan or a $0 monthly premium plan. There is still a premium that you have to pay, and that's for Medicare Part B.
If you'd like our assistance, you can reach us here at iHealthBrokers at 410-0344. There is no charge for our services, and we are licensed nationwide. And as always, please make sure to like this video and subscribe so we can get this information out there. Also, we want to make sure that you, the rest of our clients and our viewers, stay as up to date as possible. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.